this right here is so that all the slag and sparks and stuff won't get the seat.
Okay.
So help protect the seat a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt the fabric.
It's a brand new seat, so.
Yeah, definitely. It's looking good.
Thank you.
So all those photos you posted was all in here then, I guess.
Yep.
You're working on in here. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I haven't posted too much. I think last night I posted a little bit.
Okay.
Lately, even the pictures I do post, a lot of times are a day or two outdated by the time they get posted.
Yeah.
That's coming along.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you probably saw bodies laying outside.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. What was the name of it again, or you still got that under wraps?
I think this one's gonna be called Crash Test Dump.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Yeah.
It'll be pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay.
At least that would be the main name that's usually run on it. I might run a couple different bodies here and there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All depends on what the fans want.
Definitely, yeah.
If they want to see Crash Test Dummy, then they'll see Crash Test Dummy. If they want to see something else, this might happen.
When are you gonna look, see what shows are you gonna be at, or once this is finished and you can start contacting people?
You know, it's hard to say when this will be finished. As I get closer, then I'll be able to start getting more with booking side of everything.
Yeah.
But I don't want to book something and then for something to come up and not be able to finish.
Right.
Meet that requirement. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're gonna have it.
I do want the truck to be done before summertime.
Okay.
But just in case it isn't, I don't want to start getting things booked. But there's a few potential shows that I might be doing over the summer, but nothing's really been confirmed yet.
Okay.
It's really set in stone.
Okay.
Well, yeah, just keep checking the Crash Test Motorsports Facebook page, and there'll be updates frequently. Myself and a couple others are posting on there. And then recently just had a Twitter page, and we got an Instagram too.
Okay.
So
okay.
There'll be updates as the trucks come along. Right now I'm trying to get all the tabs, all the mount brackets and everything on the chassis so that way I can paint it.
Yeah.
And once everything's painted, there'll be more just ordering parts and just putting it together. Most of the fabrication stuff winding down to just small little things.
Yeah.
Like right now, just these mounts. I got the caps for Lexan that I still got to do, and then for the floorboard, still got to weld in some more caps there. And then it's just small stuff like for the steering reservoir, I got to put a cap for that. Got to put like the bracket for the remote ignition interrupter and the lane lights. Just a lot of small stuff. All the body mounts I still got to do. But a lot of people have been running the trophy truck bodies, so I wanted to do something a little bit different.
Right.
Still got a Fiberworks body for the truck, but it's a Pro Light truck body, so it's a mid-size truck body, quite a bit smaller than the trophy trucks.
Okay.
But I'm still gonna give it kind of that trophy truck feel, like with the front bumper and stuff, maybe some KC lights or LED lights, and then just gonna try some different things, give it that little flair. It'll have like number plate like trophy trucks and short course trucks have, so it'll have kind of the aftermarket pre-runner look to it.
Yeah, yeah. Is this the same size as the other truck?
Well,
is this the same size as the other truck, the chassis itself?
Yeah, well, the roll cage is a little bit smaller simply because the body is smaller.
Okay.
But everything else, yeah, basically from the main frame rail down, it's nearly identical.
Okay.
But yeah, the roll cage is a little bit smaller just simply to fit the smaller body.
Yeah.
But with the smaller body, I guess it will kind of make the tires look bigger, make the truck look more monstrous.
Yeah. You don't look that small though, so will you be able to fit okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real tight fit, and I did that on purpose, just simply because I want everything to be close and within reach.
Yeah.
I've always liked driving trucks with a little bit of a smaller roll cage, where some trucks, the roll cage and the body is so wide and so big, there's just so much room, and a lot of people prefer that, but honestly, stuff like Identity Theft and Iron Man, Fire It Up and stuff, with a little bit of a smaller roll cage, it's comfortable.
Yeah, that's good.
But main thing is, with how close everything is together and how small the roll cage is for comfort. And I got the ISP seat that's made to fit me specifically, and it's a tight fit.
Yeah.
But
you had to get a special mode. I mean, for the seat fittings.
Didn't have to get a mold, but took all the measurements and everything for the seat, and then I ordered it from ISP.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it's coming along. It's going to be a pretty cool truck when it's done.
Yeah, I'm wishing you well. This is gonna look nice. Yes, I'm
looking forward to the truck being done and seeing you come out and take photos and videos of it.
Yeah, maybe you might be there in Longview, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe.
You know, that'd be a fun show to do.
Yeah.
And Mike Welch is a great friend of mine. So
okay, that's good.
Definitely not a long shot. This might happen.
Yeah, that's good. You think will you be able to run for Monster X too? Because will you be able to run with Monster X too? Since maybe you got a foot in the door a little bit there.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely hoping to. I'm building the truck so it'll meet the MPRA and the Monster Jam requirements, so it'll be able to pass tech inspection for just about all promoters out there. And I definitely love to run for pretty much all the promoters out there, whether it's Monster X Tour, Monster Jam, Toughest Monster Truck Tour, Monster Truck Throwdown, Mike Welsh. You know, they're all such great promoters, and I'd love to do shows for them. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, look like you're on your way. I mean, you know, you just got to put some four tires on there and you're good to go. I mean.
You know, come a long ways, but still a long ways left to go. Still got to put axles under it.
Yeah. The motor?
Yeah.
What about a motor? Yeah, where's your motor? Where's you gonna get your motor at, or from here? I mean, you got some here.
Build a motor. It's gonna be it's gonna make some pretty good power.
Yeah.
Definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. That's good. Well, yes. First time I met you, you know, formally actually. I seen you on Clark, you know, once or so, but this first time I actually talked to you for a while. So
I know that you've been at.
It's my pleasure.
Clark County and Longview and Harrisburg and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Harrisburg. Yeah, you were on the right truck then. Yeah, I got that video with him riding the right truck there still. Yeah, I have it on YouTube. So, yeah. Yeah, it was his first ride truck experience, I think, right? In Harrisburg? Yeah, that was his first ride truck experience. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Got to drive Bone Crusher at that show. That was fun.
Yeah. So you'll be doing, since you got your own truck pretty soon here, will you be doing more announcing? Or?
I'm pretty sure I will be.
Okay.
I mean, that's one of the tough things, you know. I love announcing shows. I love driving monster trucks. I mean, if I could have it my way, I'd go to a show. I'd be the event director, track coordinator, announcer, and driver of all monster trucks. Yeah. But unfortunately, you can't really do that.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely enjoy announcing a lot. I mean, just getting to work with the crowd. Yeah. You know, it's one of the coolest feelings out there. But then again, so is taking the truck and trying to make it fly.
Yeah. So do you have a semi already for your truck to go around, or how are you gonna? What's your plans on transporting? Is it, or is it still you're still planning it out?
But I have a few ideas for the hauler. It'll be a little bit different. When I used to haul fired up for Calvin Raymer and haul those trucks, a lot of times what I'd do, there was a little toy hauler, just a smaller trailer, enclosed trailer, and that'd have tools, jack, and tires and stuff like that.
Right.
Where the truck would be on the back of a rollback tow truck.
Okay.
And then the tow truck would just pull that trailer behind it.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's probably the most convenient setup in my personal opinion.
Right.
I mean, the truck is open, but with a trailer being that low, one person can easily roll tires in and out. But within 10 minutes, not even rushing at all, just casually working, you can have a truck tired up completely or tired down and loaded up completely.
Right. It'd be less expensive probably too.
Yeah, that's a big thing right there.
Yeah.
Costs, but rollback tow trucks, they're actually pretty pricey.
Oh, they are.
So,
okay.
I may just find a used truck and then just build a bed on the back of it where I can just drive the truck right up.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll be having photos on Facebook and let everybody know about what's going on, and
absolutely. You know, and that's something I'm really working on, is the social media aspect of everything. I want to keep all the fans up to date. As much as possible. I mean, this truck is a truck built by monster truck fans for monster truck fans.
Right. So, that's good.
You know, there's so many people in this industry, such as Bill and many others, that have given me the opportunity to be a part of it and get to see the trucks up close and work on the trucks. So I want to kind of give back what the industry has given to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of it, you know, being on top of stuff with social media so that the fans can see up close and be up to date with everything, and just give back to them all the fun that I've had as a monster truck fan.
Yeah, the first time I heard about you having a truck or was gonna make one, I didn't know what was it all about, but I seen you shoot a photo and you had metal hoops on the ground, and then and I seen people comment on it, and they're asking you if you're making, well, I think they were saying if you're making a truck, or that's how I found out that you're making one yourself. So I'm definitely excited for it, and I know that there's a lot of other people out there excited to see the truck too, so don't want to let anybody down. Okay. Well, I'll let you do your work here.
Thank you.
I don't want to hold you back from your
not a problem at all.
From your progress.
Always
here.
A pleasure talking, and so I mean, this is the first time anyone else has really been out to see the truck, so.
Yeah, well, it sort of happened by mistake, actually, or not mistake, by accident, I mean. Because I just came by to see Bill in the Straight Up team. You know, whatever he was doing here, I like to shoot pictures. And I saw you here. I said, oh, okay. Well, you know, let me shoot something on this truck too, so.
Absolutely.
And I don't think anybody shot any video of his place yet, you know. Well, not a lengthy video, at least.
Yeah.
And you know, there's certain segments of it making this, you know, truck right here. You know, little a minute video or so, but I think this is the first time that somebody's gonna be posting stuff on YouTube of his shop, and actually of your truck also. So it'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
And I think a little while ago I gave you a little sneak peek of what the truck will look like. So.
Yeah. I remember messaging you. You know, every now and then I'll message people and say, hey, what is going on here and there, and a lot of people have been very nice to me, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've been happy about that, because they don't know me. You know, Monster Mash or whatever, and they're thinking, who's this Monster Mash guy? And I'm not So I'm not here trying to act big or anything, but what I'm trying to do is just take pictures and videos. Like, I appreciate the hard work you guys been putting in, and just letting other people know about it, you know.
Absolutely.
And so, but I'm very pleased and happy that the warm reception I get from most of the monster truck, you know, industry, being so friendly and open, and
that's honestly probably my favorite thing about it. Is just it is a family-oriented industry, and it's really the way I see it.
Tell them about the story when how you and I met. I used to have my phone number on my website, and all I get this phone call. Hey, I'm a big fan. God, here we go. And he talks for like 15 minutes, asking me questions. This.
Oh yeah.
Ross was my next phone call. Ross, take my phone number off the website. And he kept calling, I was like, you know what? Come to the show. Or it was Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
Come help out. And then I'm stuck.
So.
Alright, you're not that bad.
Yeah.
That's why they couldn't get rid of me.
Yeah.
But
that was cool. That was cool. Yeah.
But no, I mean, Bill's been such a huge help with this whole project, and so I mean, there's so many people that have helped me along the way in this industry, and that's really how it is. I mean, starting out as just a fan, messaging drivers and calling drivers, and coming to this point, I mean, there's so many people out there that help make this possible, especially Bill, and I mean, the whole straight up racing team letting me use the shop and tools and everything.
Definitely. I mean, yeah.
So much help.
That's the minimum. That's the minimum thing. Just having a shop, you know,
Absolutely.
and having your thing there. I mean, and were you able to get these bars? I mean, were you able to get a lot of this stuff through him also, or the tubing? And
so, you know, there's so much that helps out.
Yeah.
And without straight up racing, it definitely wouldn't be possible to be where I am right now with this project, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's really cool being able to build a truck from the ground up, because it's built exactly the way I want it, to my expectations and to my specs. Whereas in the past, I've always known I've wanted a monster truck, and I've looked at trucks out there that are for sale and everything, but there isn't any out there that's what I want.
Right. And a lot of stuff that's for sale is pretty expensive too.
Absolutely, very expensive. And
I mean, what's the
For sale is a good deal, I already know.
which one?
he said everything that's for sale, that's a good deal.
Oh, okay.
I never told him about the good deal once.
Yeah. I think Roy still has some trucks available.
You know, and I actually asked him, hey, you know, about this, and his words to me, he'd never sell me anything. Okay, I'm fine then.
You know, on internet it said that his trucks were for sale, and then it said something about he's not gonna sell. He'll sell to anybody except Mike Welch, but he didn't name you though.
Yeah.
But
I
he.
texted him and he told me nothing's ever for sale to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's sit and rot then.
Yeah. So I mean, his trucks, what is it worth for you to buying it? I mean, what is there that's valuable?
In my opinion, any working, functioning truck's worth 40. You know, depending on, you know, the parts. Obviously, the client, if he doesn't have Clarks, then, you know, it's worth a little less. But
Yeah.
because, like I said, you can do the exact same thing as what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Turn a $40,000 truck into a $100,000 truck.
Yeah, I got about an hour, more than a lot of video on this. Like I let it roll the whole time I'm here.
I see.
So I don't know if anybody wants to watch the whole thing on YouTube, but at least I got a lot of video.
Just the fact that it's there, I'm sure that there's tons of fans out there that love to see it and see the behind the scenes. I remember when I was younger,
yeah,
you know, it could be a 3-hour long video of just in the shop. I'd watch it, just being such a big monster truck fan and being so into it. So there's definitely people out there that are interested. And I mean, this shop is really cool just because it's multiple trucks, and it's right in the middle of building multiple trucks as well. So really, for behind the scenes, you get just a great view of everything that's going on, and gives you a little bit of insider info on how the trucks are made and what goes on in the shop.
Yeah, because I remember you posting pictures, and they've been posting pictures of the new bodies and your truck right here, and a lot of people was asking about it. You know, some people were asking about it, but this is a time, you know, I'm shooting video a little bit here and there, so maybe I can see what's going on, you know.
Oh,
and a lot of people, they don't live as close as me, so they all live in the East Coast or wherever south, so you know,
the way I see it, everyone in the world deserves a good monster truck show, and everyone in the world deserves to get to see all the awesome insider stuff. That some people are very fortunate, you know, they live fairly local to someone.
Yeah.
But there's people out there who don't have that, so it's definitely helpful for them. I remember growing up, when I was younger, there wasn't many teams in the Pacific Northwest. Like, Bill was just getting started there, Jeff Boehner, Mike Welch.
Yeah.
Not many people in Washington State, but now there's Roger Skydell, there's the Twins, Bill's team's growing.
Yeah.
Recently, Seth Fisher has a tow monster truck. And so, teams are really popping up around the Pacific Northwest area for sure.
Right. Yeah, when I started getting into monster trucks, I probably was 08, you know, and then so, but now there's a lot more stuff going on here. I mean, so, yeah. Shoot a picture from afar, and us too. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. I get pictures, but.
No, this right here, it's a dream come true. I mean, this is how dreams are built.
Right.
With the welder and pile of steel.
Yeah. Now, have you got guidance on how to build it, or you yourself know how to do it? And okay, let me.
I definitely asked Bill tons of questions and advice. Some of the things I know just from learning as a monster fan, and then there's some things, you know, I just double check with Bill. Like, you know, I seen this and this. Is it done because of this or this? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Or, oh, I see. So every single day, I'm learning new things, and so that's kind of one of my things. You know, I don't want to stop learning. I want to learn every single day. I want to learn something new, whether it's about the monster trucks or just life in general. And building a monster truck from the ground up, there's no better way to learn about monster trucks and how they work other than building one yourself. I mean,
right. I remember watching a YouTube video. You were, I'm not sure if it was here, but I remember a YouTube video. They have it every summer, or that one summer they had a little picnic or whatever, and you were in the Rockstar.
Yep.
I think so.
And that
was it here?
Yeah.
Was it here?
That was before the shop was built.
Okay.
Out there where the haulers are, that was open field, and Bill had a barbecue and invited me over. And me just being such a huge fan, you know, my eyes lit up when I got the invitation, and I came out here, brought a couple friends with, and Bill let some people ride in the back of Rockstar, and I was one of those lucky individuals, and that was my first time ever being inside of a monster truck, feeling it jump and everything, and that, I mean, I knew before then I wanted to be a monster truck driver when I grow up, and that's what I want to do with my life. But riding in the back of Rockstar, that was it. You know,
right.
There's nothing else I want to do.
How old were you right then, you think?
It was a few years ago. I was probably around 19 or 20.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but I mean, stuff happens so fast. I mean, within the past 3 or 4 years, you know.
You're able to go to Europe and everything.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's something that's so much fun with this industry. Being able to travel. I mean, when I got the opportunity from Bill to drive over in Europe, how many people get to go to Europe? How many people get to go to Europe for free?
Yeah.
And how many people get to go to Europe and get paid to drive a monster truck? Or even just get to drive a monster truck in general? You know, it's something that not everyone gets the opportunity to do, and there's a lot of people that want that opportunity, and so.
What was, you were there for 3 weeks, right? Or something roughly?
There's 3 different shows, so about 3 or 4 weeks total.
Yeah. How did you feel? What was the fans like there? I mean,
the fans, they're like the fans here. The main difference is language barrier.
Okay.
I mean, speaking different languages, a lot of them knew English a little bit.
Yeah.
Some knew English fairly well.
Okay.
And some didn't understand a single word, but the one thing that was the same was the smiles and the cheers.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the same in every language.
Yeah.
But the fans were awesome, especially during the pit parties, getting to meet so many people, and everyone was just very thankful, very nice and polite.
Right.
So
that's what's nice about monster trucks, because even other motor racing sports, you don't get that closeness with the drivers a lot of times, you know.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times it's just okay, you just sign an autograph and here you go. But what's monster trucks? I mean, we get to talk to the drivers and ask them questions and just hang out, you know. I mean, major sports especially, you don't get that at all. I mean, zero.
And
I mean,
the way I see it, at least for me, I feel that being a positive role model is so important, I mean, to the kids. When I was growing up, just being able to talk to a hero of mine that I see drive monster truck on TV and perform in front of thousands of people, you know, being able to meet them up close and in person, you know, that meant so much to me. And hearing advice, I mean, there's so many people out there that have been nice to me and give me information and just helping me as a fan, just answering questions, and that's what led me to where I am now. And so I want to give back the same thing.
Right.
And that's one of the things I look forward to with having this truck is now I'm the one answering those questions for the fans.
Yeah, that's great. And you're not that old. I mean, you're still fairly young.
Yeah,
I mean,
3 years old.
Yeah, so you know. So how many people that age can make their own truck and do all this stuff? And I mean, that's
not a lot. There's a couple out there.
Yeah.
Like I know out east, there's someone, he used I think what he did is he bought an old truck and then completely rebuilt it from the ground up and used it as a senior project in high school.
Okay.
And I mean, for my senior project, I did the same thing, only it was a 10th scale remote control version.
Yeah.
And built a tube chassis like this, but out of 3/16 brake line tubing, raised it all together, and then put bowlings and shocks and everything, and made my own small miniature monster truck. I mean, it's getting to the point where now fans can build a real monster truck as their senior project, and I mean, that wasn't even that long ago.
Right.
Going from that to this, it's a dream come true.
What was your, look like you've been a fan for quite a while. What was your very first show you remember going to?
Well, it's hard to say, being that I've been going to shows since before I can remember. But
okay. Oh,
first time I went to a show was when I was 2 years old. It was either Tacoma or the Seattle Kingdom.
Oh, the Monster, or well, what was it called back then? It wasn't called Monster Jam back then.
Even before Monster.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
2 years old, and also when I was 2 years old, got one of the Power Wheels Bigfoot trucks.
Yeah.
And you know that, I think that's where it all started. Right, my second birthday when I got the Power Wheels Bigfoot that I could drive around and everything, and became a huge Bigfoot fan and just monster truck fan in general, and kept following everything. When I don't know, it's something. I mean, even my first words were when I was a little kid, saw a toy monster truck on the shelf going on through a grocery store, and I wanted a toy monster truck, and so I started yelling truck.
Yeah, yeah.
And because I wanted the toy monster truck, and those were my first words. So I don't know. Even if I didn't like monster trucks, I'd probably still be doing it.
Yeah.
But
how many shows have you done as far as in the seat driving? I know you did in Clark. I seen you there. I know Eureka. You know, I seen video of that one.
Yeah, Eureka. That was my first show ever, and I drove for the fired up truck for about 6 months.
Yeah.
And then done a few shows with Iron Man.
Yeah.
Over in Europe, and then a show in Canada with Iron Man.
Okay.
Drove identity theft once in Europe. So it's been quite a few shows.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been a lot of shows, but not a lot of shows when you consider veteran drivers out there that have been doing it for several years, where I've mostly just filled in here and there, but for a spread out period of time.
And then your Eureka show, I saw a video of you doing a lot of slap wheelies, and so that was great. I mean, and then the Clark show, it looked like you had some mechanical problems there. It wasn't doing good.
Yeah.
So
Eureka, it was nice because being that it was my first show, had a large, wide open area and tons of room.
Yeah.
And I was able to go out there and really learn the truck, and there was room for air. Whereas Clark County, it was a much smaller place, and the main thing is safety. And with the crowd surrounding all over, I don't want to do anything too crazy and endanger anybody. Okay. And so that was part of it. Plus the rear steer was having some issues with centering up, so it was hard to carry that momentum in this small place. And some of it was just the way the obstacles were positioned. I remember that year it wasn't that great how things were set up. Yeah, and one of the shows I actually found a good angle on the crush cars, actually hit him from the side and was able to come down and get a pretty good slap wheelie out of it. Okay. On the last show I did, but it was one of those shows, being a new driver, still learning the truck, and in such a small area, and with so many obstacles spread out in an interesting way. All the jumps were pretty much facing in towards the center of the track. So Clark, you're talking about, right? Yeah. And so to come around and hit him, there wasn't a whole lot of room to turn around, and the rear steer wasn't wanting to center up just because I wasn't using enough speed, and a lot of it was just learning the truck. Yeah. Because a lot of times you guys, you don't got time to practice anywhere. Right. The only time you drive it is in the show time, so there's zero practice at all. And that's really how it is. I mean, I'm really fortunate. Bill, he had me as a ride truck driver for quite a while, and so I was able to learn the monster trucks that way. Learn the rear steer, get a feel for it, visibility, and I got comfortable with the monster truck. So when I drove Fired Up for the first time, it didn't feel too much different. You know, it's like, okay, visibility's a little bit different, not much, but I had that confidence that from driving the ride truck that really helped out.
Right.
And I think that if every driver started out as a ride truck driver for at least a couple months, they'd end up being a really good race truck driver. And like Pierce Knight, he drove ride trucks for quite a while, and when he got into race truck, he impressed everybody. Like his freestyle run in Yorkton, up in Canada, I believe it's his first freestyle run. It was a freestyle run that could win at just about any event. But
was it on video? Have you seen it on video?
You know, I actually haven't.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of these. Oh, go ahead.
I feel fortunate enough I got to see it in person. But
yeah.
I mean,
that's unfortunate. A lot of these shows you go to, whatever, a lot of times nobody's shooting video.
Yeah.
And so whenever I go, that's one of the things I like to do, shoot video. But every weekend I would go on YouTube, or every weekend during the season, I'll try to see if anybody's shooting video of the shows. I watch it.
Yeah,
but
you know, it all depends on the area. Some shows, you know, it might be a small crowd and small show, but there's multiple videos all over YouTube and on the internet. Then there will be shows, bigger shows with tons of people
and no video.
No video.
Yeah.
Some of the best freestyle runs I've done, I haven't been able to find video of. Like, there's a show in Lancaster and Pomona that I felt those shows went really well. Not a single video.
Right. And that's what I seen. I mean, that's my experience. That's unfortunate, but
well, taking video is definitely really nice. There was one show in Tacoma once. Roger Steidel was driving Captain USA, and he won freestyle, and he rolled over in freestyle, and it was his first time ever rolling a monster truck over.
Yeah.
And I happened to have cell phone video of it, and kept on to it, and then a couple of years later, like probably 2 years later, talking to Roger, and he's like, yeah, that was a lot of fun. First freestyle win, or first time rolling over a truck. Too bad no one had video of it. And I'm like, you know what? Hold on 1 second. I got out my phone, and I happened to have.
Oh, you showed it to him?
The video of it. And
yeah.
I sent that to him, and it was the only video that he'd seen of, at the time, his only rollover. And
I think
an awesome freestyle run. You know, he beat Gravedigger and
oh, really?
all the big name trucks.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's
of course.